8 rounds, a very important moment in the career of Shannon Courtenay, of course, a fantastic fight, a fight camp against Rachel Ball, could have gone either way. This fight, 118 pounds, some 9 pounds, I believe, 8 pounds lighter than the Rachel Ball fight camp. We'll start with you, Shannon. I know you put a lot of pressure on yourself for this fight. You've trained very, very hard, you've locked yourself away. Feeling the nerves, important moment in your career coming off the Rachel Ball defeat.
Yeah, I think there's nerves at every fight, and it's a common for loss. I've got to prove myself now, but pressure is a privilege. If there's no pressure, I mean, no one believes in you, so I'm taking it in my stride. And yeah, I've made the choice to move, so now I'm living in a hotel next to my camp, so I've made a lot of sacrifices, but it's paid off because, like I said, I'm a 118 for the first time, so I think it's time to make a statement.
That fight could have gone either way. I know a lot of people felt you won that fight, you felt you won that fight as well. It was over 8 rounds. I remember going back to the changing room that night and you were in complete shock. You know, you got off the canvas, a heavy knockdown in the first round. You came back to control a lot of the fight from there, but how difficult was it to come back from that defeat? Did you have to ask yourself some questions after that fight and in camp as well to ask yourself how much you want it? Because I have to be honest, like seeing you that night, you know, I weren't sure you'd be back, but I knew you took the defeat, you would take the defeat very badly.
I think it'd be easy for me to sit here now and say, oh, I was fine. No, I'll be honest, I literally felt like the floor underneath me had been taken. I felt like my world was over. But you've got to hit rock bottom to come up again. And now I've had that bitter taste of what a loss is like, I'm never going to taste it again. And it's made me the more determined, and to be honest, mentally and physically I'm stronger than ever.
One thing going into the Rachel Ball fight, because of the lack and depth of opposition in your weight class, you didn't really have many challenges. That was really the first challenge of your career. To any fighter that might suffer a defeat, you know, a young prospect coming through, how much do you think you learned from that compared to all your other victories that came quite easily? It could be a real defining moment for your career.
Yeah, I think you learn probably more in a loss than you do in a win, because if you keep winning, you're just going to keep doing the same thing. So when you lose, you think, right, this has to be changed, this isn't good enough. Instead of looking at it as a thing, look at it as a lesson and a blessing. That's what it has been. I've learned so much from it, and you'll see that on Friday night I'm a better fighter in every shape possible.
You haven't come back with an easy fight. Derosa's very, very tough. We've seen her, you know, she likes to come forward, she likes to spoil her work, she's aggressive, a little bit naughty as well, you know, with the arms. She's from the MMA background as well, but it's a big challenge for you over 8 rounds, and you know, it's not an easy fight to come back into.
What's the point of being in this sport if you're going to keep taking easy touches? If you want to be a world champion, you're going to have to step up and take the hard fights, and yeah, I have watched her, she's a bit of a spoiler, she holds a lot, she can make the fight look unappealing to watch, so I've just got to stay calm, cool head, and I think timing is going to be key in this fight.
I want to talk about, obviously we know you have to get past Friday night as well, but that Rachel Ball fight, you saw her win the WBC interim title, that's a rematch you want badly at the start of the year, but right now just pure focus on the Rotten Norwich on Friday.
My only focus right now is her Friday night. Once that's dealt with, Rachel Ball, I'll see you 2021.
Thank you very much. If we could have a head-to-head here, please. Thank you.
Specify, show. Please, thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else.